Gonna be changing the oil on this 2004 Cummins today. Here's what you'll need. You need a 3/8 ratchet. Undo the drain plug. You'll need a filter wrench. Undo the filter. You'll need oil of your choice. And last but not least, a bucket to drain the oil. And a filter, which is somewhere. I've lost it. And a filter of your choice. Now we're gonna crawl under this truck, find the drain plug for you guys. Once you crawl under here, you'll be easily able to find it. Just look directly above the bucket. You need to grab your 3/8 ratchet and bust her loose. Twist it off. Inevitably, you're gonna get oil on yourself. Don't worry about it. Make sure it's not too hot. Mine's probably pretty warm. But here it goes. See, it's inevitable every time. You gotta be quicker than that. Thanks to my previous owner, I have all this room in here where I can get to the oil filter. It's on the passenger side of the block. Should be right under the intake. I've heard other people of going through this wheel fender liner right here. If you want to get to the oil filter that way, you can kind of see it. Either way you prefer, you know, whichever you want. But there it is through the passenger inner fender. You can see the filter there. I've already busted it loose with my oil filter wrench. This is just your normal Harbor Freight oil filter wrench. It's a really good one. I think it was actually a freebie from one of their coupons. But you just clamp it around it. And it should bite pretty well when you loosen it off. You'll see here that our pan is almost finished draining here. Before I take the filter off, I like to put the drain plug back in so I can move the bucket over to catch the oil that falls from the filter. You'll see the filter here if you'll crawl under the truck and look up on the passenger side of the block. You can see just the bottom of the filter. Sometimes if it's not forcefully tightened on there, you can grab it with your hand. But either way, this is the place I like to take it out when I'm draining it anyways, because you can just bring it straight down and just dump what's in it into the bucket you have. Getting back under the truck, you can see where I have my bucket positioned to catch the oil from the filter, which you can kind of see right there again. It's should be pretty simple. Just unscrew it now, lefty-loosey, and bring it on down. If you're really lucky, you can bring it down without spilling a drop of it and dump it into the bucket. That way you spill no oil from your filter. Just a quick word of advice. When putting the new filter on, you'll want to get some oil and put it on the seal. That way it makes a good solid seal and it won't leak any. I also like to dump some oil into my filter before I do it. It's not required by any means, but you might as well, right? Just about halfway full. It gets the job done. That way you have oil right in your filter as soon as you go to start it. Now the filter goes right back in where you took it off. So what you want to do is just grab your filter and keep it level and take it straight up to where you screwed in at. It'll be pretty self-explanatory when you get under here and do it. You'll see now the new K&N filter is on there. It's pretty self-explanatory. Doesn't need to be over tightened or else you'll just have trouble next time. About as hand tight is good, just as long as it's tight enough. No need to put that wrench back on it and tighten it back up. No reason for that. So just tighten it up with your hand. It should be good. In case you didn't know where your oil went, it goes right in here. And this motor takes 12 quarts, which is 3 gallons. 3 gallons of oil goes right in that hole, and got my funnel right here, and we'll get to it. Just like that, you finished your oil change. You can fire it up now.